Welcome to the live branch of Season 2, everyone. It's here, it's out, and it's cool. So, things are going to be a little bit different from the last time I did this. Last time I did this, the primaries had already been out for like a week or two. I think, I don't remember properly, but I did like I did one mission with each weapon and kind of just did it there in a vacuum. But that's not really a good showcase of what the weapon's capable of. So now I'm going to record, this time around, I'm going to record for a lot longer, and we're going to get a better slate of what these weapons can do. Now, the only disadvantage to that is because it's literally 2 days after the update dropped, I didn't have a chance to get very many overclocks. And I have 10 blank cores, as you can see, but I unlocked, like, in Thursday and Friday alone, I unlocked all the secondary weapons and did the weekly priority core assignment, and I found a grand total of 1 machine event. So I did the deep dive too. We've got 4 total overclocks, I think, for these weapons, but we're not going to be doing the Shard Diffractor or the Bolt Shark today because I don't have any overclocks for them, and that's just not going to be fun. So our choices today are the Arms Core Coil Gun, of which I have 2 overclocks, and the Colette Wave Cooker, of which I have 2 overclocks. I think we're going to go with the Wave Cooker, because I also want to show off the new and improved Sludge Pump, which is, it was good before. I'll admit it was only around average-ish, but now it's really powerful now. So this is the Colette Wave Cooker. It is a microwave gun, and I have no idea how this works because I have literally not even touched these yet. Damage 7, shot width 80, magazine size 300, rate of fire 7, heat generation, cooling rate, overheat duration. Okay, so it looks like it's an AoE rapid fire overheat gun. Okay. More damage, more ammo, more width. And obviously we're going to buy all of these, because why not?
Hell yeah.
It's better to have those options in the future. Jamming a heat pipe into the magnetron seemed unsafe and irresponsible initially, but it really helped to reduce heat buildup. Okay, reduced heat generation, more rate of fire, cool and overheat managing. Also, I've turned the game volume up a little because I noticed it was a bit quiet. So hopefully that doesn't make me hard to hear or anything. Slow down.
That's money well spent. Hell yeah.
Harder for targets to move. New hybrid circuit makes microwave compensate for sudden changes in temperature, causing them to heat or cool burning or frozen targets further and radiate their temperature to surrounding enemies. Interesting. Push reload to activate the wide lens add-on, which curves the microwaves further, but the power required to use it takes a toll on the cooler, increasing heat per shot. Push reload to deactivate it. Wow. So you can toggle the fire mode of this thing. So I'm assuming that's more area of effect, but higher heat, and you can turn it off if you want. Or push reload to put the power supply into overdrive, significantly increasing the rate of fire. To compensate for the power flow, the waves are focused inward at the cost of AoE radius. Okay, or you can focus it in for more DPS in the form of rate of fire. And then contagion transmitter enables rays to destroy poisoned and corroded cells and hit targets, increasing damage output with a chance to spread a poisonous vapor to nearby enemies. So this is like spreading, I'm assuming, neurotoxin and maybe even the sludge pump corrosive dots to nearby enemies. Exposure to the microwaves causes the liquids with biological targets to expand, giving them a chance to explode. Okay, so just chance to blow up your target. R&D has plugged in a temperature scrambler that makes the microwaves cause quick shifts in temperatures of burning or freezing targets, triggering a temperature shock that spreads a mist of extreme heat or cold. Okay, so this looks like a very support-oriented secondary. You can combo this with any of Driller's weapons. So since I like the sludge pump so much, and I want to use the sludge pump, I'm going to try and combo it with the sludge pump. So in terms of my overclocks, I just have a close range damage increase and rate of fire, more ammo, but heat is tougher to manage. I'm gonna try that because that doesn't actually seem too bad. Then we're gonna take. We can get the cooling rate back to 100% with this upgrade. I'm gonna do that, yeah. And then since I'm not dealing with temperature, I'm gonna do the densification. This is like 20% more ammo, and this is like 33% more damage. So yeah, this is better. And I'm gonna do the overdrive. Should I do the overdrive actually? Poison and corroded boiler. Let's do contagion transmitter with wide lens for more optimal pushy push. And now we're gonna boot up the rival escalation assignment because we gotta do. I'm gonna be doing this on Has 4 because that's my general, my landing hazard. As you can see, I've got a lot more progress on this branch. Oh.
Get ready to rumble!
Oh, hi. Oh. Oh, it counteracts exploders. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, I'm dead already. Wow. Can I call a mulligan on this one? I need to get to somewhere where the turrets will not be shooting at me. Oh, there's a machine event in this. Ow. God damn it. I'm so dead. No, just get me out.
Nope, the flares are recharging. These bugs don't stand a chance against us.
Ding! Oh, that is satisfying to use.
Stop them dead.
And it pops exploders without letting them explode. Wow. God, I'm already down to 240 ammo. Ugh.
Come and get me, you big fucking damn robot. This is our turf.
This is actually a pretty cool gun.
Input failed. Fail this input, you stupid bunch of wires. Take years of practice to get this good, man.
Look at this. Can you get that down for me, Bosco? That's not a lot of health. Dang, that works far away. Dang, that works far away.
Go ruin someone else.
So it's just a friggin' hit scan infinite range weapon.
I'm out.
And it's already out of ammo.
Support.
I need way more ammo.
I feel for the lies.
Got a decent amount of health. I want to try and shut down these turrets. Because there's a ton of turrets here. This is the turret encampment. And somewhere in there, I think... Yeah, back there is the turret controller. Ooh, that one's in kind of a rough spot. I'm not gonna tunnel into any abyss death pits, am I?
Recharging.
This is kind of a cheesy way to do it. I could just clear out the turrets that have line of sight on the controller and do it that way. But I'm already out of secondary ammo, because good lord, that chews through ammo like crazy. Like, I had the ammo overclock, and I went through it in like 6 minutes. I mean, 6 minutes isn't a long time, but I went through it like really, really quick. Alright, they can't... I don't think they can shoot me anymore. Let's disable all the turrets.
I'm
all my health back too. All turrets are gone. Also, I'm keeping my ears out for any nemesis that may or may not spawn. Because they do spawn in this game mode. They just spawn. In the rival tech missions. The rival tech warnings. We're pretty good on nitro. Okay, I'm gonna throw this down here. We've got radial pulse, twin slicer, heavy burster. Okay, we're good. Oh, that's a lot of them. Hello. You're weak, and you're weak, and everyone else is dead. Alright. I guess I'm still triggering some of the ambient spawns. The platform across from the starter box is always the radial pulse gun. We want to go for that one first. And the twin slicer thingy, I don't even know what it does. It kind of just randomly shoots around. It used to not do any damage, and honestly, oh hey, new overclock. And I honestly don't think I ever even noticed. Gamma contamination. It's unstable. That's a neat one to try. All right, let's get this. Let's actually start getting this mission done now. I'm curious how this spread thing works. I mean, it's definitely making something, but I think I need them to be grouped together so I can actually like get them all, and have one not be affected. Here, perfect. Huh, no, I don't know what it does. I'll need to try it out on like a Praetorian that doesn't die, like a group of Praetorians. Ah, God, that's bad. Man, I've got too many minions. I can't test it. Killed stuff too fast. I'm guessing my perspective is skewed by playing solo, but these rival tech missions don't actually seem to be as hard as people are making them out to be. So this is a pretty good anti-exploder weapon, but I'm struggling to really see its relevance, so to speak, in any sort of like major field. Like, it definitely does handle waves well, but it's also got crap ammo efficiency, which it does deserve, because it does take care of things really fast. It pops exploders without detonating them. And it fills a niche that Driller isn't really meant to have, which is long-range effective combat. I'm honestly not too sure. It's definitely intended to be a support weapon that you use to complement your primaries, but it doesn't seem to synergize all with the sludge pump at all. I can't get it to work. Maybe it's just bugged right now, but I can't get the spread to work. Does it only work on neurotoxin? Because if it only works on neurotoxin, it's got like 2 different mods that assist temperature, but it's only got the spread. But even if it does work, it's going to be hard to use effectively, because you need the enemy to stay alive long enough for the spread to trigger. You need the you need to have enemies nearby to actually trigger, and you can just kill everything with the DPS anyway. Maybe this doesn't synergize too well with the sludge pump. And heck, maybe it's not meant to. Oh. Did I dig that? I think I dug that. It was a third of my health. Yeah, this is my rival beacon sabotage tunnel. Oops. So as a DPS weapon, it is not very good, because it's horrendously ammo dry. Because I guess I could like avoid the fire rate upgrade. I'm not sure. I have the ammo overclock. I could take the ammo modification and that might help, but I really don't think it will. I mean, it's like 20% more ammo, 25% more ammo. So I guess it'll definitely help, but I don't know if it'll get it to a point where it'll be like fun to use as a DPS weapon. Oh, you trolls. I mean, it's making like little neurotoxin-y wisps. But I wonder... I just don't know what it does. I don't know how it works. Which is a kind of a flaw in the current UI system. Like, it doesn't tell you what a lot of this stuff does. Like, it just says... like, it's just contagion transmitter. Vapor to nearby enemies. I mean, I guess it is still 30% extra damage against corroded enemies. But we've already kind of determined that it's not the best DPS weapon. I mean, I guess I could... Oh my god, he got neurotoxin! Wait, it works! Okay, so it does work. Okay. So it gives you... It procs... Okay, so it procs neurotoxin on nearby enemies that are corroded. Okay. But the chance for that, it doesn't proc on the same enemy. And that's kind of annoying. I'm trying to think of a use case for that. Because most of the time, grunts are just going to die real... Okay, here we go. Most of the time, grunts are just going to die really quickly in just the goo. Like, I guess it'd be good for applying to the guards and the praetorians that get stuck in your goo, but you need grunts nearby to neurotoxin them. And then you need it to trigger before they die. Maybe some of the overclocks will make it more fun. And I guess it'd also be useful if I didn't have like 3 different allies. Yeah, see, the grunt got neurotoxin. But the question is, like, why does that help me? I mean, it's also really good at taking out swarmers, which I guess is a good thing. But this is going to be hard pressed to actually compete in terms of popularity over my my flying nightmare stuff. I guess we'll see how gamma contamination works, and we'll try and see if there's any other overclocks that make it more interesting. But for now, I'd call this an average weapon. I just don't like it. Because the switching is cool and all, and like a lot of gunners' primary, secondary stuff is based around switching, because you're like switching from the flamethrower to the auto to proc the fire bullets. You're switching from the ice, the cryocannon, to the EPC to proc the temperature shock. Man, this thing's so powerful now. I love the sludge pump. Which is why I'm going to do everything in my power to try and make it work for the sludge pump. I have a crazy idea. I hope this works. It's going to be hilarious if it works. It's going to be impractical like you can't believe, but it's going to be hilarious if it works. This thing's actually pretty good at taking out the shredders. How about 5 different slow effects? You having fun with that? He's like literally not even moving. He's not even playing his... Oh, now he's moving. Okay, don't kill him. Okay, and then... Oh no! It doesn't work. No, that would have been so hilarious. That would have been so cool. Oh man, I wanted to put the corrosive effect on Steve. Since he's stupidly tanky to friendly fire, I wanted to corrode him. Then he goes into the packs of enemies, and I shoot him with the wave cooker and proc the neurotoxin off of him, because I don't need to worry about killing him for a really long time. Oh, that would have been so cool. Man, I wanted to use Steve as my own personal plague bomb, but you can't corrode him. He doesn't get the effect. Ah, man. I so wish that had worked. But I guess I just don't like the synergy the wave cooker has with the sludge bomb. I'd rather cut the 30% damage buff and have it more usable as a support. Which isn't my decision to make. That's just me. Like, I prefer the EPC because it's much better at doing pickup work for when there's only one enemy. Radiate, less ammo and damage, and a smaller AoE. Yeah, I just don't like that synergy. I prefer my plasma charger and the ability to just mop up a horde with a single charge shot. So let's see how it works with cryo. Let's go with ammo. Do I want to try gamma radiation? No. I'll just go with the mega power supply again. Cooler. Yeah. Temperature amplifier. And then exothermic reactor. I guess if I chose boiler ray, and the gamma radiation stuff, I could turn this into an independent DPS. Now with the gamma radiation, it wouldn't do much, because that's like mostly on the dot, I guess. And then wide lens. And let's see how this works in salvage, a non-rifle threat salvage, but a salvage nonetheless. So like the major disadvantage with a cryocannon build, if you're not using Ice Storm, is the lack of independent killing power. This is the first rival uplink event that I've seen since the update, so that's good. Alright, we gotta clear the area. Dang! The Brood Nexus has like the least temperature ability, least temperature resistance in the game. Oh man. Oh, that is, even if it's not effective, that is satisfying. Although I bet if I used the boiler ray, it would give me better results. Oh, whoa. Hi. Since when were you there? Oh, okay, I get it. The one, it doesn't increase, it's like the sludge pump spread, but for temperature. If I shoot a frozen enemy, it'll cool down nearby enemies. God, freaking leech. Yeah, I'm still decent enough on ammo that I can do this. Alright, let's do this.
Hack the active antenna nodes to abort the self-destruct sequence.
Gotta find the next node. Cool as a cucumber. Unbelievable.
Oh, it gives you a timer now.
I'm getting good at it.
So yeah, it looks like you have about like 18 seconds or so.
Legs don't fail me now. Gotta get to the next antenna node. Ah! Nerves of steel.
Don't let me down, Bosco. And we're done.
Excellent work. Don't forget to grab the data cell.
I need the damn minecart on legs.
Man, if I had nailed those quick time events, I might have broken my record there.
It tingles with
Very good.
My record for this event is 30 seconds. My god! That is some really tough synergy. And I'm assuming it works the same way for the Flamethrower too. Well, I mean, I'm chewing through ammo like nobody's business, but good lord. I thought the EPC was good at proccing temp shock. I don't use the cryo build that much because I'm just absolutely in love with the sludge pump, which is not a problem with the game, it's just a problem with me being absolutely in love with the sludge pump. But like, I'm gonna keep the wave cooker on this build
Powering up. Good
to
work.
just temp shock madness. Wow, that is really potent. I like that. It doesn't have a lot of independent killing power, but it is good for mopping up swarmers. And I got the wide lens, and it just temp shocks like crazy. Wow.
Goes at 75%.
But still, you don't need more than one temperature shock to take out most garden bat. Oh, that's cheating. Boo. Let's try the exact same thing, but with it's actually not much less ammo and damage. I'm gonna try gamma contamination just to see if that works. Here's hoping. This is the third rival threat mutator of the day. Here's hoping. Here's our wish for the mission. Can we get a nemesis to spawn? Because a nemesis didn't spawn in either of the last two. Yeah, this build isn't very ammo efficient either. All of Driller's weapons aren't very ammo efficient. I don't know why people were going after the sludge pump. I mean, I guess maybe it's just me doing like ammo inefficient builds because that's what I like, and then the sludge pump played to that strength, which is of course a good thing. Like, weapon played to my strengths, of course I like it. Good at rationing my ammo. Sludge pump is built around rationing ammo.
Got it right between the eyes.
Yeah, I feel like the radiation effect isn't as noticeable as it could be. I guess if I just like procced a bunch of it in a crowd and shoot the crowd pretty fast, but I haven't gotten a chance to do that yet because I'm killing everything from the primary. Maybe it'd do better. Oh, it just instantly relit on fire again. Yeah, that's actually pretty. That's a pretty it's a pretty fast damage effect. I take that back. I just wasn't noticing it before because I was already killing everything so fast. I need to get a cool cinematic picture of me using this too, to use for the thumbnail, because I want to start doing custom Man, every time I play Driller. Yeah, the patrol bot's not blowing up. They're supposed to blow up when you light them on fire.
Hostiles are backing down. Finish them.
So yeah, this weapon works really well, like really stupidly well, on enemies that are clumped together. Good lord. This is so much more powerful than I thought it was going to be. It just doesn't synergize well with the sludge pump by comparison. I mean, spreading neurotoxin is very good because neurotoxin is the second... Ooh, cargo crate. Neat. Second strongest dot in the game. Neurotoxin. But, it's down. When you compare just spreading neurotoxin to nearby enemies that are... When you compare spreading neurotoxin to nearby enemies to temp shock out the wazoo and constant temperature spread, it's a little bit underwhelming, which I guess is what the 30% damage boost is to make up for. I bet if I went back to the sludge pump, I could try again and get better results. But I feel like the proc needs to be a bit more common. I like the wave cooker. It's looking very powerful right now. A lot of people are saying it sucks, but I'm guessing it's the kind of weapon you have to use right.
I can't carry anymore.
Like, obviously, gamma radiation is an overclock, but even without an
Sometimes
overclock,
I wonder if mining is all there is to life. Then I punch myself in the nose.
even without any overclocks, like the ammo overclock was okay, but I didn't necessarily need the ammo overclock, and I think I'd probably rather have the ammo overclock than the gamma radiation, just because I don't really... I'd rather have the extra ammo than sacrifice ammo for a dot effect that I don't notice. Which, I mean, it's my own damn fault for not noticing it. And it is powerful.
Detected. Lock up and get ready.
but I'd honestly rather have the ammo. It's just a me thing. I'm not trying to say it's like weak or anything.
I'm not scared of you.
Oh, he's lighting himself on fire via the sticky flames. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, this is going to be really good. This is a really potent combo. I want to give the sludge pump another try with this information in mind. The sort of apply once into a crowd, then slap everyone with the cooker. Just gonna leave you with this little gift. Thank you. My God, chewing through warden buffed grunts like nobody's business. 1 health. Thanks, red sugar. No, I don't want. Okay, whatever. I want that. I want it.
Here, have some extinction.
God, this build needs to reload so much. It's Face Melter. Face Melter makes the Flamethrower really ammo inefficient.
I called for the news.
That's the build I'm using. Face Melter. But boy does it melt them faces. You can't deny, it melts them faces. In order to...
Can't see anything.
Oh my God, look at all those bullets. Oh, I can get it from underneath.
Cool as a cucumber. Let's pretend that never happened. Pack complete. Those turrets ain't gonna give us more trouble for now.
My God, what keeps lighting it on fire? I didn't hit the ground near it. Maybe it's bugged. But even still, the group reaction doesn't rely on the same enemy getting lit on fire over and over again.
Where is that damn
So
you?
that's still good. So that's all I'm gonna do for this weapon, the Colette Wave Cooker, Driller's new secondary. A very good combination with the cryocannon. An equally good
Assignment mission completed.
combination with the Flamethrower, albeit a bit less so because they cover the same niche, but like a monstrous combination with the cryocannon. Like, good lord, that's a new level of powerful for Driller. God, sludge pump, it's a bit of a letdown comparatively, because rather than just triggering temp shock every 0.25 seconds, it spreads neurotoxin to enemies if you're shooting a sludged one, which most grunts will die too fast to actually get off the proc. And the sludge pump already deals with crowds very well anyway, so it's just not the best combo with the sludge pump, but that's perfectly fine. The Sabata doesn't combo very well with the sludge pump either, and nor does it really combo well with the cryocannon. Some things just don't combo well together. So I really like that. It's a good weapon. It doesn't even really need to rely on overclocks to be good. It just needs, just no matter what build you go with, if you're doing cryocannon or Flamethrower, just make sure you've got the temperature amplifier and the exothermic reactor, because that's one hell of a combo. So that has been the Colette Wave Cooker, and next week we'll be doing whichever I've gotten the most overclocks for. So I'll see you then.